Guess what? This is Ogma001. I'm bored and forgot the hell what we were doing last episode, so we're going to that place and we're going to fuck shit up. And that place is being the big manor house. Then we'll come back and deal with Jezebel. Hey, I remembered what we were doing last time. Thank fuck. So we're going to continue to suck up to Mr. LaCroix like a little bitch. In fact, we're going to suck up to everyone we can. I think that's going to be our character's underlying trait here. Everyone we meet, we will suck up to. So yes, go on, load the game, hurry up. Okay, but yes, that's the plan. We're going to go into, I think it's Grout Manor, find him, and get back to LaCroix, and LaCroix will say, "You've done a good job," and give us a pat on the back and a treat. Then we'll go back to the anarchists and be all like, "Sup?" and pretend we like them. In fact, we're going to pretend we like everyone, because that's the plan! Have a problem with it? Then fuck off. Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. I did a stream, it was fun, although apparently I sounded completely insane. I have no idea what they're talking about. But anyway, I think we should be making our way to the fantastic land of happiness, which is Mr. Grout's Manor. Let's not feed on him, that's E.
Going somewhere?
Going somewhere? For now, just drive. So, Grout, so it's Grout, not Kraut. Kraut is what we call, I don't know. Kraut is like, I think it's some kind of sour thing you eat. I don't know, sauerkraut, but we're going to Grout's Manor and we're going to hopefully cut some people up. Ooh.
You? What are you doing here?
Yo, nuns, what's up, dog?
No.
That wasn't really a yes or no question.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Maybe for you, but for a badass like me. So, that was really weird. That was really weird indeed. Let's hope that was nothing. But I think it's integral we don't tell LaCroix what we saw here, because if we tell him we saw him hanging around and anything bad happens in here, we could get him in trouble, and as I said, we want to make everyone happy. We want to suck off all the different businessmen. So yeah, this is, oh god, hello? Hello? Ah, Jesus! Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, they want us dead, she's attacking us, so we're just going to suck the fucker dry and leave her to bleed out. But yeah, I like using feeding as a combat thing, because it'll heal you up nicely, as well as other things. I don't know what those other things are. There we go, we have a knife. A knife? A knife? We got a knife! No, we have a knife. So yeah, we just got some cannon fodder skilled here. I love celerity, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, look at that speed, we can just cut everyone up. It really turns combat into a lot of fun just by being able to run really fast. Who would have guessed? I can't remember 100% where to go, it's been a while since I've done Grout Manor, although unlike the Elizabeth Dane where I was all like, "I'ma fuck you up," there's no real secret as such here. It's a lot more straightforward. Well, I say straightforward, but then you get rooms like this. Which is puzzles and things, but there's no big, grand, you know, bypass the entire level by looking at a security camera. So I completely forgot how to do this. I remember this puzzle vaguely, but let's see. Ah, we get a note. Perception shapes the mind. The mind that rules over time. Okay, perception. Perception at once shapes the mind. Okay. I think I remember this, vaguely. Perception. So perception, I forget. Yep, that was it. Don't worry, I can't remember 100% how I did that, but it's to do with the order of the things. I just did that quickly. I can't really be bothered to explain why that worked. Let's just accept that it did. I have no idea what I did, I just hit them at random. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But no, you can look through that and logically work out the order in which you're supposed to press them. But I didn't do that, I just lolled it. Oh, Jesus! Jesus! Yep, they want us dead, so combat isn't too hard in this game, as long as you have as long as you know your disciplines and can employ them well. So we do this quickly and get the blood, which is useful, because then we can fuck him up with our giant ass sword. I love the combat in this game, it's really just a treat. There is nothing quite as satisfying as fucking someone up and throwing them across the room. So as you can see, that's a bit odd, but we can't go through there just yet. I think we might be able to get this done in one sitting, which would be nice. It's quite a big place, and there are other puzzles. As you can see, the Malkavians are an odd bunch. Some of them are actually really good with technology, surprisingly. I believe in Redemption, you meet one that was, I was about to say hooker, but they're not a hooker, they're a hacker. Hackers aren't hookers. Hookers get laid. Oh, ho! I went there. Yeah. Shit. I forget which room we need to go to. Ah yes, there we go, that was it. See, it's little things like that that can make this difficult. You know, there are little hidden switches and things. I'ma fuck you up! Nom 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 nom, I'm gonna... Oh shit. Fuck him up! Fuck him up. Ow. No, naughty gimp. Naughty gimp. We're gonna have to suck you dry now, because of your gimp friend. No, shit. Luckily we have blood heal, which is a nice addition. Not blood buff, blood heal. So hopefully we can... I forgot what to do here. Let's touch this.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess in there.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Grout, you are one sick son of a bitch. As you can see, things aren't all as they seem here. He was running experiments, it seems, and, well, as you can see, they're all running around, making a muck of things.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
Yes, so his wife is dying, or has a disease, and he seems to be trying to cure it. But his, I wouldn't describe these experiments as ethical, it seems. But let's continue into the house. Let's, continue deeper. Just open, good door. Oh, this is quite atmospheric. We can see the different houses and shit. We can see LaCroix Tower. But, that's neither here nor there, really. So we're in a nice, secluded area where we could get raped by giant flying anuses. That would be unfortuitous, but we must venture forth once more into the fray and... Fuck it, I'm eating you. No, there's no other way. I'm just gonna bleed the bitch dry, because we need the blood, to be honest, and I could go for it. Fantastic. There we go, I'ma fuck you up. And we can venture deeper into this twisted manner of sin and pain. So we're going to use presence and thingy here. Ow. Naughty. Okay, we're going to have to let go of her now, because I don't want to deal with that. Yes, I saw that coming, actually, funnily enough. There we go. And we can snack on her, and see, the game can be very easy if you make it, because of feeding and shit. You can basically, you know, fuck people around, especially when they're all melee characters, I'd say fighting ranged characters is significantly harder than melee. Well, anyway, when you're dealing with lots of weak ones. But we have another room to deal with here.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction, so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Yes, so as you can see, Grout is an interesting, strangely articulate character, and I have to say I quite like him. I don't know why, I just sort of do. But as you can see, there are windows in here, so we're going to need to get through this. I believe it was a relatively simple way of getting through, if I'm correct. Ah yes, there we go. Just those buttons there and you can go through, but so yeah, he looked at vampirism with a more scientific standpoint. I don't know, I just sort of like that whole idea of looking at it as an affliction as opposed to some superstitious bullshit. Which, frankly, it probably is, but still, I like his way of looking at it. Ow, shit. I go from saying combat's easy to getting my ass handed to me. Nom nom nom. There we go. But as you can see, we go from almost no health to full health and all the enemies dead. It's just because that got a bit tight, but we were able to use our abilities to kill the opposition. The best opposition is dead opposition, anyway. Yeah, we're going on. We're keeping on trucking, as you can see. Now we have to go through this door. Delicious. Does this room look familiar? It should do, because down there was a puzzle we solved before. And it's the same, but it's slightly more complex, if I'm correct. Oh god. Okay. Chaos, like the mind, can be understood through scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as perception, therefore time is the key that links the two. Okay, so chaos, mind, let's see what we have. So, chaos, like the mind is downstairs, I believe, wasn't it? Chaos, like the mind. Which one was the mind? That would be... Was that the mind? I think so. By the way, I'm bullshitting here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing what it sounds like. Okay. Chaos, like the mind, can be understood. Order. What looks order? You. Okay. Again, don't ask me how I solved that. I'm not even sure if I have, because I thought, through the way I was trying to solve it, that's only half solved. But I could be wrong. I have been in the past, and I will be in the future. Is this the right way? Fuck me, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just spouting out bullshit and hoping it's right, to be perfectly honest. I don't remember this bit all too well. This and the museum, they're the two sections of the game that are most hazy for me, if I'm perfectly honest. But, maybe it was downstairs we opened something. I'm gonna have to assume that. Oh yes, there it is, downstairs. But yeah, we solved that puzzle somehow, we're getting through it. I don't know how. but we are. Oh goody, I remember this bit. How was it this was done? I'm going to save here quickly, because this is another bit I don't remember, but I remember dying here a lot, and that's about it. Save game, we're going to call it JIC. Okay, now let's hope this doesn't take too many times. But, let's see. Maybe if we crouch, we can limber under it? That seems like a terrible idea. Okay, yep, that was not it. As you can see, that is probably why I decided it's best I, you know, what's the word? Save, because I cannot remember for the life of me how this bit is done, but it would probably be best if I look behind me and see that there's a fucking switch there. Ah yes, that turns that off. Which means we... what else does it do? Ah, there we go, which does that. See, I'm doing it. I understand it. Okay, there we go. That was how it was done. See, like a boss, like a pro, like a professional baseball player. And the final switch. There we go. We've gotten to the final Sanctum Sanctorum, I believe. Yep, we have. As you can see, although it appears troubling, it's really not. It's relatively easy once you know all the different little tricks, and I don't know, this was probably, I would say, the one I got the most stuck on out of all of them. And to make of that what you will. Oh, is that a recorder I missed? I don't remember clicking that recorder, so we'll go ahead and listen.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Okay, so that was also odd. He's a very weird man, probably very clever, and makes me feel like an idiot, but I've killed all of his manservants, so I win. But yeah, that's how you do the area. I believe there's one more small puzzle-esque thing we have to do that's like with his wife and shit, and then we can see what has become of Mr. Grout. Or at least I thought it was. It may be slightly longer than I expected. Well, not longer, but... oh shit, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I know not what I say. Okay, we're not getting through that anytime soon. Ah, lovely. This is where he was probably doing all of his weird experiments. Let's go see some of his subjects. Hello! Naughty. Ow. I'ma fuck you up with my knife. Okay, yeah, there are lots in here. I think we'll engage in celerity and presence. There we go. There we go. I'ma fuck all of you up. I believe these are all ghouls, that's why they're not burning up. But yeah, let's drain the bitch dry and hopefully that'll give us some more health. If there is another here, we should be able to withstand any blows she gives us. Because we've got plenty of health. There, we'll finish her off because it's probably the quickest way to kill her now. She has no blood and she dies. There we go, fantastic. Das ist gut. Why did we come in here again? Ah, that was fun. I'm not sure if we were actually supposed to go in there, but it was fun. No one's denying that, apart from you and your judgmental judgingness. Any more who want to face my blade? Yep, 2 of you. Oh god, it's really compact here, isn't it? There we go. Ow. There we go. We should be able to get through this. This is probably one of the most combat-rich parts of the game that, that we're going to come to in anytime soon, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I just remember this. There's a lot of combat here, as you've seen. Although we've dealt with it relatively well. And, epilepsy! Epilepsy room. Oh, you want to say hi. Hi. Nope, nope. See, they're all like, no. I love celerity. It's a beautiful thing when it all works, isn't it? And you're just running around fucking shit up. Anyway, are we almost there? It would be nice if we were. Game. I mean, it's not a game, this is Sparta. I think we're almost done. I don't remember it being this long. Although I don't really remember it that well. You dead? Good. I remember this bit. This is the bit I remember. I don't know, I always remember all of these bits, these little bits where you have to do this sort of platforming. I remember finding it a lot more difficult than this, though. That bit of platforming, anyway. I guess I've just done it so much, it's sort of a non-issue.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
Oh, you crazy Malkavian. That's what they do best. You know, be completely insane and shit. Yeah, so he's Malkavian and the voices in his head are driving him schizophrenic and insane. That's sort of what happens, and we're seeing his divulge into insanity here.
I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. Her cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Yep, as you can see, he was not able to protect everything well enough. I vaguely remember how to do this. I don't think it was too complicated if I recall correctly. In fact, I don't think I have to do anything even. I think she just sort of does that. Freaky, eh? Yep, you just shove your titties at the different pictures. And open sesame! There we go. Fantastic. We are through the fire and flames. Because we played music, apparently. But let's see what became of our dear friend, Mr. Grout. I love how it's still giving me combat tips after I just fucked up an entire army there. But I don't intend to do much unarmed combat, because my sword is fucking badass. But, Grout doesn't look too good there, does he? In fact, he looks relatively dead. Staked and burnt. Because obviously the stake wouldn't have killed him, the stake would just stun him, and then they had his wicked way with him. So, let's go see if we can find who's responsible and see what the fuck that explosion was.
By the flames!
I'm not Grout, you killed him already!
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Oh, crazy religious people. Why are you so crazy? Who the hell are you?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, crazy religious people. Anyway, shit, we're gonna have to get the fuck out of here. No, that's not right, is it? Yeah, but we need to escape before we burn alive, so probably go down here. Oh, don't get in the fire. Fire bad for vampire, I think. No, that would be the wrong way, wouldn't it? That wouldn't make sense. And the game shows that by putting burning floor there. So we're gonna need to get out. Ow! No! Ow, I'm on fire, not in a good way. Okay, let's use blood heal. No, we need to get out, we need to leave. This is not safe anymore. This is by no stretch of the imagination safe. But yeah, we need to go upstairs, basically, so the game can contrive a really badass scene. Which you will see in a second, but I don't know, I always liked it. Ow! We've suffered a final death. Fantastic. And when was our last save? Don't worry, we can skip through the talking. Yeah, the reason why we die so quickly here is because they're all on fire, and we don't do too well against fire, as you may have gathered. But don't worry, this bit shouldn't take too long. I'm going to be a bit more careful this time and just not get hit. Yes, we know he's dead. Can we skip this? No. But yeah, so Grout's dead. We need to get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to cut this death out just because it should only be a short setback. If I do die again, then I will do some editing magic. But it shouldn't be too bad now. I just need to go, yeah. We got a reward. In fact, we'll break up the monotony by checking that out. We've only got 5 XP. Never mind. I was going to get something, but no R for you. Yeah, I'm not Grout. Who the hell are you? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. There we go. See? In fact, I'll put a save here and call it save game. Another JIC. JIC. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. And now it should do all the magic for me, and we can hop down here. Ow. Just getting near them hurts. This is why sometimes it pays to be a ranged character. In fact, we're just going to activate celerity and ignore all combat. It seems like the most effective way of dealing with all of this. Celerity is a beautiful tool, especially since it slows the game world for you, which is nice. It can also, yeah. So I think we're almost done. Ow, I just walked into him. That doesn't help. There we go, we're on fire. I'm burning up. And we're going to corner. We should almost be out. There we go. Yep, I think we almost are. Yep, it's just around the corner, and we're done. We're good. We're golden. Yep. Oh god, there's another explosion, isn't there? It's one of these windows we need to go through. There we go. And there we go. We're done. That's all we're going to be doing, apart from seeing this next bit where we act all badass, and that's why they sent us upstairs, so we could do that. This has been Ogman 001. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves.